Hello and welcome. And this will be your general weekly reading for the sign of Capricorn for the week of December 5th through the 11th of 2022. And I would also like to thank you for those of you who have given my channel a thumbs up, as well as left comments and who have subscribed. Thank you again. And the Eight of Pentacles. So hard at work. Maybe you're thinking of taking a course of study for yourself this week, or you're in, upgrading yourself for work, but you're doing okay. You're hard at work at it. You've already made your decision that, if I have to take this course, I'm going to take it this week in order to see yourself move forward. And the Page of Wands. All right. So an invitation. This could be a long distance call as well for some of you. Others, this could be a case of travel. Maybe you're traveling for work or pleasure. But you're going to get an unexpected email from somebody or a phone call for others of you. But it's going to be unexpected, out of the blue. It's something that you haven't heard from for a while. And the Nine of Swords, you're all worried this week. Stressing yourself out. Maybe you're stressing yourself out about this course of study that you're started, wondering if you're going to be okay with it. And, you're up in your head about this. Maybe you said something to somebody and, you didn't mean it the way they took it, that sort of thing. Sometimes you say things and you don't mean them maliciously, but people just seem to be a little more sensitive lately. So, they take it on the wrong note. But you're going to clear the air. You're going to have that conversation that you have to have with them to make this better for yourself so that you can not carry around this stress anymore. And the Justice card. So maybe you've had a speed ticket, something that involves the legal contract. Maybe you have to sign a contract at work. Could be a divorce for others of you. Some sort of legal contract that you need to get dealt with this week. Something that's you don't want to put off anymore. You're realizing that you just want it dealt with. Whether this is something from your past. Could be a debt. Maybe somebody owed you some money, or maybe you've been trying to pay a debt off for quite some time and you finally managed to accomplish it this week. So you're setting yourself free and getting this dealt with. And the Magician. So there it is, just like, you're facing your difficult challenges this week head on because you want to be able to sleep at night, set yourself a little bit free, and not have so much stress in your life. Because once you get this phone call or this email or message that's coming in for you, you're going to have to make some decisions this week on what you want to be able to do. So you're just, right now, you're, trying to do a balancing act for yourself. And the Six of Swords. So definitely thinking of perhaps changing direction in a job, a relationship. Maybe you're thinking of, the job that you're in or the relationship you're in. You've been, going at it for so long and sacrificing so much that it's just not where you want to be anymore. So you're thinking of just moving forward. Now, whether that's physically moving away from the circumstances or, trying out for new jobs, but you're just tired of being where you are. You're not quite satisfied in the endeavors that you're in at this time. And the King of Pentacles, because you want things in the future. You want to be able to relax and step back. You want to, make some good investments. You want to see your money and your life grow in a positive direction, so you don't have all that stress anymore weighing on your shoulders. You want those material gains like the rest of the world. And the Ace of Wands. So most definitely here it comes, like, some sort of opportunity, and you're smart enough to know that it is an opportunity. You know, that you've had this opportunity perhaps in the past and it's coming back around. This could be like a new career. Maybe somebody said if you take this course and you go back to school, you know, and do a little bit of upgrading, that, you know, you'll fit perfectly into this. You know, your creative projects are going to take flight this week for some of you. So this is really good, positive note for yourself, which is beautiful. Yeah, and the Tower. You realize where you are and the circumstances that you're in right now. It's going to get you nowhere in the end. And you're seeing, you know, the bangs in the concrete, that, you know, it's starting to crack beneath you. Now, that could be in a relationship or your finances. Maybe you've had to spend a little bit more money than you anticipated this week on something. So you're, you know, trying to gain it back, get some, you know, where am I going to get that extra money to pay for this, that sort of thing. So you're trying to make the best of it, but you realize what you got to let go of, you know, what you got to sacrifice this week. And sometimes it's not easy to realize that, you know, this is your wake-up call coming in, and it's showed you the different sides of what could happen. So you're making that decision this week for yourself of making things in the future more safe. So you're going to spend a lot of time this week, I think, of cutting corners and making sure that, you know, you have money in the bank, maybe some really good investments for yourself. You know, you want, when you put that extra, you know, whatever money into an investment, that you want it to take flight. You don't want it to be, you know, losing. And the Page of Cups. So definitely good information coming in. Maybe somebody's give you a heads up on one of those investments and which way to go for yourself. It's a good, you know, some good news is coming in for all it's worth for you. You know, it's surprising, you know, it was unexpected. You know, this could be also for some of you. This week could be, you know, that friend that you've had for decade. You know, somebody that you grew up with, going to school with. Turns out that they're single, you're single, that sort of thing, and they give you a call, and that, you know, that spark starts to grow. You know, you're feeling that they're trustworthy and they're might be okay. And the Queen of Wands. So most definitely, you know, you got your fire signs there. Your Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. They're always full of energy. They just have to be, you know, go, go, go all the time. I swear they don't know how to sit still. But it's good because they're very action orientated. Maybe this is you yourself this week. You know, you're going to start a new adventure for yourself, regardless of what anybody says. You've decided already that this is where I want to get started. This is what I want to do. And that's the outcome I want to have. And you are going to put every effort into making sure that it comes in your direction. And the Empress. So very nice. You know, you're sort of sitting there. You're seeing that, you know, your investments are now truly starting to pay off in a good way. This could be, you're getting some news of a new addition to the family. For others, you know, maybe you've decided to get a new pet for the family, that sort of thing. Or for yourself, you know, they count too. Your health is really doing well this week for yourself. You're just feeling more sure of yourself this week. You're realizing what has been holding you back, what's making you lose some sleep, and you're okay with letting that go this week. So you're moving in a positive direction, you know, realizing that you're going to have to move forward. And the Hierophant. So most definitely moving in a positive direction for yourself. You know, you're realizing that you're starting to heal inside and out. You're trusting yourself a little bit more with your thoughts. You've talked, you know, you got some pretty good friends that really do listen and care. And trying to, you know, not tell you what to do, but steer you in a good direction. And you're realizing that as well. So you're giving credit where credit's due for yourself as well as them. And the 8 of Rods. So there it comes. You know, some sort of invitation. Good news coming out of the middle of nowhere. Maybe you're getting invited to go out for the weekend. That sort of thing. You know, let's go for dinner. But whatever it is, you're happy. They're happy. You're quite content this week. And the Queen of Swords. So definitely standing your ground. Saying your piece. Not mixing any words. You know, if somebody tries to hold you back, you're having none of it. You've already made that decision. You know, you're more than verbally skilled at standing your ground and telling the truth. You know, sometimes as bad as it sounds, it's what people need to hear. They may not like it. And the Death card. So most definitely cutting people, places, and things out of your life. You know, you realize that you've already made that decision this week. You're going forward with it. It's the right decision for you because it's time. You know, and you're a little bit upset that you've had to go to this extent, but you're okay with it because it's also opening better doors for you. And you have an idea in the future of what you want in your life. And you're going to go for it for all it's worth. So good on you. All right, I am going to shuffle and deal you an Angel Oracle card and see what they say for you. All right. Yes, the timing is right for this new venture. A happy outcome follows your positive expectations. Well, there you go, Capricorn. You tell it. All right, on that note, I will say goodbye for now, and I will talk to you again next week. Until then, stay safe, stay healthy, and bye for now.